Welcome to Tales to be Told in the Dark, episode 19. Now this one is slightly different. This tale involves going to a different channel, an associated channel. I'll put the link in the description. It's the WAB-ART Productions BRUCKNER200 channel. What is discussed there are two component parts which have probably never ever been discussed in the way that I discuss them. These are namely as a representation of art and an artist and what is being expressed, using Anton Bruckner's symphonies as an example. Now, strange coincidence, this is Tales video 19. And Bruckner's symphonies, although there are 11 of them, run between number 1 and number 9, which, put them together, you've got 19. Why they're 11 but there's not 1 to 9? Well, that's the complexities of the history, which is just a story, but I will discuss it on the other channel if you so wish, or leave a comment either to this video or on the other channel. The other part that is discussed, and in relation to these Bruckner symphonies, is the chakra system and the relation of those 7 chakras to the 7 keys in music, the 7 notes A to G. What comes out of that, I feel, is something very revealing. And I conclude what actually comes out of that is a commentary that is keeping the link between our humanity and nature. That with each step of the intellect has been a severing of that connection, and has come at a great expense. There are some things gained by it, but equally there are a lot of things that have been lost. We are, after all, in a realm of duality and contrast. And in that vein, I am contrasting art and the metaphysical, the chakra system, the medium of the symphony. So I shall leave you with that to look at. You can think of this, if you wish, as Welcome to Varnfried University Night School. If you don't know about or anything about Bruckner's symphonies, you don't actually have to know anything about the music. This is purely a discussion from the point of view of the sequence of the keys of each symphony, that each symphony is written in, the nicknames of the symphonies, the sequence of those keys in relation to the chakra system. So you have a first subject. This is sonata form. The first subject is the Bruckner symphonies. The second subject is the chakra system. The recapitulation and the resolution is what comes out when we compare these two together, which I feel is a huge reveal that will be of great benefit in enrichment of understanding yourself, if for nothing else, to look at or listen to what I discuss about the relationship of musical notes and keys, and the affect and the effect that the sounds and the vibrations and the chords, when you combine different notes together, the effect it has on us in feeling, in emotion, what those keys conjure up, where you feel them within inside yourself, whether you feel uplifted, whether you feel despondent, whether it brings up certain emotions from the association of a particular piece of music to an event in your life, to an experience that you've gone through. I feel this all starts to unlock something. There's talk of such a thing as music of the spheres. Well, what about music of the energetic spheres within us? The 7 chakras, the 7 music keys, the 7 colours, the 7 tones, all varying expressions of one of the same thing in different modalities that are both external but are felt internal. Expressions that through the medium of the artist, speaking from the heart, imparting divine inspiration through the imagination, which is creation. Something that will, such a profound message that will enhance and help commentate and guide and help you develop your spiritual growth in this experience between birth and death, the thing we call life, and the experiences we go through. It's just a broad overview of the relationship of these things when we put them together. And I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you will get something out of it, and it will be of great benefit to you. That is the sole purpose of making videos, audio videos like this. Why is there no picture on these videos? One, the visuals can often be a distraction. Two, thought association from particular words that may be said. There's a perfect example of if you find that your lower conscious mind will suddenly start, oh, I remember something because there's a certain word being said. That's your lower conscious playing the part of Hansel that's going out problem solving, but Gretel actually solves the thing in that children's story, that fairy tale, but it is a fundamental truth in that. It's replicated in many other things in mythology. So if you find your mind has wandered, the beauty is that there is a pause button. You can go back, you can hear it again, you can... as I've said before, I recommend that you listen to these things 3 times over, regardless of not just these videos, but any video. So you fully grasp and can integrate the concept of what you're listening to then be able to put it into practice, to then be coming from a place of experience, which is the true, authentic self, the thing that we can speak about from the heart. The only thing that we can truly know is through what we go through in experiences. And those experiences can just be something as simple as listening to music. What does that music feel like to you? What does it convey? These are the type of questions that I like to explore, I like to compare, I like to share, because I feel from my own personal experience that this can be an enormous benefit that leads towards that fundamental purpose of know thyself. Find out who you truly are, your true essence of who you really are, which actually is just a reflection Everything external of you is a reflection. Think of us as all component parts of this giant crystal chandelier, the Christ or chandelier, the chandelier. It's a metaphorical comparison. But as Lana A. Labonte often says, if you spot it, you got it. When you see how something presented you in external is a reflection, for you to find that inside yourself, and you can just be the observer without judgment of what is good or bad. This is something Yolanda has just spoken about on True Love Channel as well. It's about taking that middle path, finding that key of D, the heart center, the green chakra, being in total balance. Bringing together heaven and earth. That's bringing together your higher conscious and your lower conscious, unifying yourself, unifying your divine masculine and your divine feminine, finding the harmony. Again, it's a reference to music. It's harmony, it's melody, it's rhythm, it's pulse. It's finding that center point, which is actually you, which comes back to getting to the heart of the matter. That's saying in spiritual terms of you already know the answers. These are just frequencies, frequent keys to help unlock for you to discover who you truly are. I know who you are. That might sound like quite a statement, but when you understand who you are, you will know exactly what that means. So I'll leave that there, and I will put a link across to the video referred to.